Om Sadashivasamārambhāṁ Shankaracharyamध्यamāṁ Asmadacharyaparyantāṁ Vande Guruparamparaṁ. So you know the two verses we are doing, you put it up in the group, last time we saw. They are from a book called Vaiyasikya Nyayamala by Madhusudan Saraswati. Because how do you say this is one adhikarana? Adhikarana means one topic. So one topic may have one sutra or more than one sutra. The first four sutras make one topic each. Second onward there are more than, fifth onwards there are more than one sutra in an adhikarana. Okay. So naturally the adhikarana should have a sangati, a connection with the shastra. That's a given. Then what else should it have? Vishaya, subject matter. There should be a subject matter. Like Athata Brahma Jignasa, inquiry into Brahma. Subject matter. Alright, you have a subject matter. Correct, inquiry is there, fine, good. Then why are you going to doing it? So there should be a sandeha, a doubt. Okay, Vishaya, sandeha. Is it to be done, not done, etc. Now, when there is a sandeha, there will be minimum two kotis. Purvapaksha and Siddhanta. One saying, no, don't do it. One saying, no, do it. So now you see, after the Sangati, Vishaya, Sandeha, Purvapaksha, Siddhanta. If these five Lakshanas are there, it is a complete Adhikarana. So that's how you get an Adhikarana. Okay. So for each Adhikaranam, you have two verses from Vaiyasikya Nyayamala. One is dealing with the Purvapaksha and one is dealing with the Siddhanta. That we saw last time for Athato Brahma Jignasa. We saw that last time. Whether you should do vichara, not do vichara, nishphalam, ayaprayojanam, all that we saw. There is no need to do it because nishprayojanam. Avicharya vicharyam va Brahma adhyasa nirupana. Why? Asandeha. There is no doubt about it. Doubt in it. Yeah, it is posted in the group, okay, so you don't have to try to copy it. So, not vicharam tadha, there is no need to do a vichara. Then he said, adhyasa is aham buddhi. There aham buddhi itself is adhyasa. What you have taken as I is your conceptual I. That conceptual I is adhyasa itself. Okay. Why? Brahman is presented as asangaha. Shrutiriritam. Asangam Brahma Shrutiriritam. And the Shruti Brahman is presented as Asanga, which you are not anyway. You are not taking yourself as Asanga. You are a Sangi. Whether you belong to RSS or not, everyone is a Sangi. Okay? Sangha with so many things. And want more Sangha also. Therefore, Sandeha is there. Phalam is there. Mukti Bhavam is presented for Moksha. Therefore, Brahma Vicharyam has to be inquired into. Why inquired into? Because Shabdatmakatva is in the form of Shabda, words. However clear you present something, because many meanings are possible, you can always have a doubt. Let us say someone presents very clearly. But another alternative meanings are possible. So because other alternative meanings are possible, you will say vichara is necessary. Remember my basic principles of communication I presented when we are doing Vedanta Paribhasha? My understanding equal to my expression equal to what you have heard and equal to your understanding. So a lot of places there can be garbata. Therefore, vichara becomes necessary. Spoken word, even written word, can be misinterpreted. Even a written word can be misinterpreted. Therefore, vicharatmaka. And we saw last time the vichara has to be both is involved in it. The Shastra and the Guru. Yeah?
My one more question. These are sutras. By the way, definition sutra is supposed to be asangigdam. Then why vichara?
Good question. A sutra is supposed to be asangdigdam, free from doubt and error. Therefore, why vichara? Because the sutra is the summary of the whole vichara. Athato Brahma Jignasa. Whole vichara is summed up in a sutra. Therefore, you need to expand it. That's why the Bhashya. And that's why there are layers of Bhashya. You know, what Shankara wrote. One Anandagiri line, one Bhamati line. 2 lines. Nyaya Nirnaya, Vivarna Prameya Sangraha, Bhamati, Kalpataru, Parimala, another line. So there are at least 30-40 major works in the Brahma Sutras. 30 to 40 major works in the Brahma Sutras. Yeah. So, why? Because possibilities only. Yeah. You could write, you're off the left, you could write a commentary today, a supplementary commentary, handling modern Purvakshas from physics, from biology. Yeah, you could. But the potential for answering all of them is already there. If you are very much at home with the Shastra, anything that's thrown at you can be handled. Why? Because the self that is being revealed is not open to an argument. It is a self-established reality. Therefore, but because of summary, expansion is necessary. Then why do you need a summary in the first place? Simple. In fact, if you remember the 4 sutras, Chatusutri, if Chatusutri is there in your head and you understood the vichara well, whole of Vedanta Shastra is with you. 4 lines. What do you have to remember? Okay, fresh class, I'm going to start. No books are available, all books have been burnt. क्या करने का? Okay, Athato Brahma Jignasa. I'll start. Before that, explain Adhyasa a bit. And then start. Then Janmadhyasthata. Then Tattva Samarga. No, Shastra Vijnana. Then Tattva Samarga. हो गया. Whole of Vedanta can come in with these 4 lines. You can sit under a tree and teach. So that is the value of the sutras. No, the whole thing concise is available for you. Then why are there so many sutras? Because different adhikarnas are explained. Because when you are studying the Shastra, Shastra is a vast ocean. The Upanishad, we are dealing only with the Upanishad here, okay? It's a vast ocean. बहुत कुछ है. Upasana, Phalam, that so many things are there. Including answering ethical questions. Because it comes up. For example, Brahmachari Yajed. Brahmachari should do this. So what do you mean by Brahmachari? Because that yaga is done by householders also. Doubt आते क्या नहीं? What if the adhikara is only for a married person? So then, what is the context? What is the contextual meaning? All that has to be clarified. It is not very clear. Mano Brahmeti Upasita. What are you meaning by that? Are you taking mind as Brahman? Are you saying it should be it is the same, or is there any other? And out of the Upasana, what is the phala? All this is Avantara. Then different schools of thought that were available at that time, Purvapakshas handled Avirodha. Second chapter. In second chapter, 4 padas. First padas, based on the Shruti, the answer is. Second pada, predominantly logical answer. So if you master the Brahma Sutras, you're worthy of the name Acharya. Okay? Really, Swamiji was convinced about it, I am convinced about it also. To be called a teacher, you have to go through the Brahma Sutras. Short of that. In fact, only Chatusutri is taught for want of time. And if you learn the Chatusutri, you will be able to, and you have enough Sanskrit knowledge, you will be able to go through the other Bhashya on your own. At least the Bhashya will be able to go through. That is the idea. If you're going and studying it from someone like how I did, nothing like it. Nothing like it. So, if anyone wants to study the Brahma Sutras more than the Chatusutri, you have to get well grounded in Sanskrit. Okay? Otherwise, it becomes difficult. Otherwise, you are booked for 20 years. Only other sutras. Come on, no wrong. Huh? You off the, when you off the fan, you off this. Put both on. Okay. Now we have to wait a minute for the laptop to come out. Okay, for the small, sorry for the break. Prashant, you have a question?
No, Swamiji.
Because you raised your hand, that's it.
Oh, okay.
yeah. Sorry, that was in my list. Okay, so that's where the whole thing is. The study of the Brahma Sutras completely. So, various points it handles. So, with that, let us go into the text proper. So the first sutra, Athato Brahma Jignasaha. Atha Brahma Jignasa. Okay. Now, what is the meaning? To give a translation, okay. Thereafter, therefore, Brahma Jignasa, inquiry into Brahman. That's the literal translation. Thereafter, therefore, Brahma Jignasa Kartavya. Alright. For that, now he is looking at it, the Bhashya.
Swamiji, I just have a question. When we chant, we say Om Atha, three times. Is there any?
Is the connection will come here. Vedanta Mimamsa Shastrasya Vicharakhya Sita Idam Adimam Sutra. This is the first sutra. What is that? Athato Brahma Jignasa. तत्र अथ शब्दः आनन्द्यार्थः परिगृहीति इति. Because the word atha can have various meanings. Like, for example, it can have, okay, atha now, atha yoga anushasanam now, or krishnarthi, entirety. Okay, atho dhatuhum brumavayamaha. I am going to tell you the entire dhatu part. I am going to write out the entire dhatu part. Therefore, in the sense of entirety. Prashnartha. Atha vaktum shaknosi. Are you capable of talking now? So, various meanings are there. Then, atha is also mangala suchakam. So, it is mangala suchakam. Atha can be used only for mangalam, because after all it is a sampradaya with writing it. So, when a sampradaya is writing it, you have to have that mangala charanam in the beginning. Which meaning are you going to take? Which meaning? Which of these meanings are you going to take? Because if you have possibilities of many meanings, you can't say A be theek, O be theek. You have to take what is the meaning here. He says Anantaryam. Anantaryam meaning immediate succession. Now in immediate succession there can also be Purvakrita Apeksha. Okay? Purvakrita Apeksha. First the horse went, then the cow went. Similarly, the Karma Kanda section has been done, now this has been done. Correct? That's the order, sequence. Therefore, what is that meaning? Is it sequence in that sense? Or is it Anantaryam that something is necessary? When you say Anantaryam, something is necessary. Whereas Purvakrita Apeksha, as the meaning of Atha, only means a succession. One champion went, another champion went. Is there any order necessary? No. There is no dependency on the first, and the cow went and the horse went. That is the order that it happened. There is no rule. Pehla cow jane ka, fir horse jane ka. Therefore, what do you mean by Anantaryam? Okay, when you are saying it is Anantaryam, na adhikarartha. Okay, adhikara is what is begun now. It is not in the sense of adhikarartha. Okay, Brahma Vijñāsāya Anidhakaratvat. Because there is no beginning of a desire. You can't say, now all of you should desire to know Brahman. ऐसा बोल सकता है? किसके लिए? मेरे को डिजायर नहीं है. Okay. मंगलस्य वाक्यार्थे समन्वय भावात्. Mangala, the meaning of Mangalam, that is enough by hearing itself. You don't have to have a meaning. Atha has a meaning. By hearing the sound, Mangalam is taken care of. Omkarascha Atha Sabdascha. Omkara and Atha Sabda. Dvaveto Brahmanapura. Both these sounds came from Brahmaji. Why? He said Om Atha and the creation was complete. Okay? With Om and Atha, creation was complete. Tasmat Mangalika Ubhau. That we chant. Therefore, the Mangala Suchakam, sound is enough. Like how for a wedding, you will pay that Nathaswaram or Shanai. Yeah, both racket kar raha hai. Can't hear us speaking. Mangala Suchakam. Mangala Suchakam. When anything sacred activity is gone, we will play the nagasa. By sound. The sound does not have a meaning. It need not have a meaning. But here, it is not a sound, it is a word. Therefore, the sound is Mangalam. What is the meaning of the word? That has to be ascertained. Atha antaryuktah eva hi atha shabdah Shrutya mangal prayojakam bhavati. Therefore, Shrutya eva mangal prayojakam bhavati. By listening to it, mangal. Meaning you have to decide. Because it's part of the sutra. Okay. Purvakrita apekshaya sha phala ananya vyatirekatvad. If you are taking succession, just mere succession, like horse went, cow went, there is no need for any connection between them. It becomes vyartha. Everyone knows